To start this recipe, we're gonna need 1 can of condensed milk. This is a very tasty and sweet recipe. Okay, now that our condensed milk is added, I'm gonna take 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder and add it in. Okay, so we're gonna stir everything together. Now we don't need heat at this point. This step is important just to ensure everything is well incorporated. All right, now everything is starting to get mixed together, looking like this. Now, if you want, you can add more condensed milk and cocoa powder. Something else you can do is you can substitute the cocoa powder as well if you want to use chocolate instead. Looking so good. Okay, now I'm going to put our pan on the heat, and I'm going to turn the heat on, and I'm going to start stirring as soon as the heat is turned on. You want to stir this really well. The next step is basically to stir continuously, just like this. We don't want anything to burn. When it reaches this point, it's almost done, but it's not done yet. So keep stirring continuously. The correct point of when this is done is when it's all loose from the bottom of the pan. Okay, when it's off the bottom of the pan, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter into here. And you're going to make sure you're using very, very low heat. That is the secret of making this recipe delicious. Everybody in my house loves this recipe. It is so delicious. Okay, keep stirring everything continuously until it starts to look like this. This is the point where we're going to turn off the heat and we're going to take our mixture and we're going to transfer it over into a bowl. This bowl has plastic wrap. You can use whatever you think is best. If you don't have plastic wrap, you can put butter on the bottom of the pan as well. That would work just fine. But I recommend using plastic wrap. It just makes it way easier. Okay, so now that we have it in our dish here, I'm just going to use my spatula from before and spread it out nice and evenly. And it's going to go in the fridge for 2 hours and we're going to let it cool. Okay, the 2 hours have passed. We're going to take this bowl out and place it on a board. And this is why the plastic wrap is so helpful. It makes it so easy to take out. All right, putting it on a board. This already has cocoa powder sprinkled on top. Just like this. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it. You can cut it into any size you like. This recipe is so good. Make it at home. Try it for yourself. I promise you'll love it. It's a sweet recipe, so you can make it any way you like, really. All right, I'm going to be cutting this into squares. And you can add more chocolate on top if you want to, but you know, that's completely up to you. I'm going to sift some more cocoa powder on top. And our recipe is done. I hope you make it at home.